I don't know what to do with my emotions. I don't have therapy until Tuesday is my next session, and I just decided to pick up the camera. Not sure if this is going to make it out of this room, but I'm just going to start talking. I am triggered by the Shanquella Robinson ordeal, situation, tragedy, all of it. From personal experience of having been a part of a premeditated attack or a fight. And I have a long history of being bullied. And this situation is just tapping into something that I have gotten past, but I don't think you can ever see someone live your experience and not be impacted. For me, I am an empath. I feel things on a whole different level or more deeply than others. Some will call us empaths, like very emotional. I mean, yes, because we tap into our emotions on a deeper level than most, meaning that certain situations that some will find not really that big of a deal, most empaths, me in particular, being on the extreme end of having, empathy, I feel things tremendously. I can't just walk away from something, turn the TV off, turn, the news off. Once it gets into my head, it's there. I'm thinking about it. I go into like a deep dive trying to get all the information about it. I do protect myself with certain imagery. Like, I don't watch fights. I do not watch, these past tragedies where there was police brutality and people recorded it. I don't do those things, but I still have an understanding of what happens when I read certain things or certain aspects of the news that is safe for me to consume. All of that combined is triggering. I don't know if anyone else has been a part of a situation where a fight was destined for you without your knowledge. I've had it happen twice, and both times were devastating. Once in the 3rd grade and once in the 9th grade. Both of them were mass crowds. What I will say is, I can guarantee you, if either one of those situations were recorded, I wouldn't be here. There's absolutely no way that I could live past those moments when I was already struggling to live in reality of those moments. To have to visually see those things over and over and over and over again would have been extremely detrimental. My heart aches for not just the family, but others who have experienced this same thing. It is, unless you have encountered a moment where you are put into a situation where you're not only do not want to fight, but also wasn't aware that you were going to be in a fight, and you have to mentally prepare for that. When it comes to fighting, you have to be a willing participant to kind of really engage at the level in which you need to. However, if you are a natural fighter, you can tap into that pretty much immediately. If you're like me and you're not a fighter, there have been moments where I just took the blows because I either had too much respect for the person who wanted to fight me. But let's be clear, my fights were bully induced. So even outside of the two that were premeditated, the other ones that I were involved in were a result of bullying. So it's not like I started any of those fights. It was some of those fights that I was looking at the person like, I'm not doing this, you know. And I know people may not really understand why somebody would not want to engage in that, but if it's not in you, it's not in you. If you are not a fighter, you're not a fighter. If you do not want to engage in that act for love, respect, or just the simple fact that putting your hands on another human being is just not who you are. There has been moments where the fight or flight did kick in, and I did fight back, but even afterwards, I was devastated by the fact that I kind of blacked out and had to defend myself. I just hope and wish that people would not lean into this social media moment where we capture things that do not need to be captured, share things that do not need to be shared. I will say that I guess it's a blessing that this video did come out, because, you know, that is pivotal information that is needed to bring clarity to a situation in which a whole different excuse was brought to the meaning behind her death. But that's only one part of the fact that there shouldn't be a video at all. The glorification that people have in recording fights, instigating fights, I just don't understand it. To have been on the receiving end of multiple times where I was thrust into fighting, I'm triggered. You know, I am devastated. It takes me to a place mentally that I don't want to be in, I don't need to be in. And it's a little bit deeper than cut off the TV, cut off, you know, this, cut off that. When we live in a world now where it's so in your face. You're walking the streets, people are talking about it. You know, in your group text, people are talking about it. It's a cop-out way of saying, close your eyes. To something that my eyes really shouldn't be open to. I shouldn't be exposed to certain things. No one should. I don't think we have an understanding the gravity of how certain things affect certain people outside of ourselves. How are our actions going to impact a greater good? We have become so careless, so reckless. Where is the love? Where is the appreciation and the value for our brothers and sisters? We are so enamored with doing it for the gram and seeing someone being hurt that we will put somebody's life at risk. I'm triggered. I'm sorry to rant, but I just had to get this out of my body. Like I had to just get this out. I do journal, but I needed to verbalize these things, say these things, because I am impacted on a level that is affecting my body right now. Even if this never reaches anyone, anywhere, go beyond this moment, I just want to say to myself, you're going to be okay.